thanks for joining me. The bakery that I sell my cards at has asked me to make a couple of beach-themed cards. I do live in the Central Coast. I thought it was a great idea. So I came up with this idea. This is an A2 size card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and I'm doing it horizontally today. I usually do portrait style, but we're going to do it this way. I'm going to have a layer of this. I'm going to do some inking on here. I've got some really cute die cuts, and I'm going to be using some stamps. Let's get started. Put this away. I'm going to go ahead and do the blending first. Now, I have this adorable stamp set from Lawn Fawn, and it's called Sunny Skies. I've got the die cuts as well. But since I'm using Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo masking paper, I just fussy cut it by myself. I didn't need to actually use the dies, but this is super cute. I'm going to be using some more of this with the kites and the birds too. The colors I'm going to be using are Distress Oxide Vintage Photo and Salty Ocean. And I'm going to get my little clouds that I cut out here on my masking paper. Put one here, and we're going to put one here. I'm going to do a little stamp right there. All right, let's start with the blue. Make sure all the edges are down, because the clouds are going to end up looking white. All right, so I'm going to bring it in from the edge. I'm absolutely loving these blending brushes. I still use the other tools as well, but this one is, I'm just having a lot of fun with these blending brushes, and there's tons of them out there. I got mine off of Amazon. But yeah, they're all over the place. All right, so we got the blue done. Put that aside. Let's go ahead and make some sand. I just grabbed the small one for no particular reason. Just grabbed it out of the bag, and there it goes. I'm going to bring it in like this. You know, this is actually just regular cardstock that I got, 65-pound weight. You know, like you get like 100 sheets at any kind of office supply. This isn't any special kind of paper, which makes it nice, because sometimes people can only afford to buy just the regular paper. All right, so let's go ahead and take our clouds off, and we're going to put the rest of our card together. I'm going to save these with the stamp set. I'm going to go ahead and actually put them inside, because I know that I'll probably be using those again. But for right now, I'm just going to set them on top here. All right, so the first thing I would do the first thing I want to do, I'm trying to talk too fast here, is I want to put my chair together. This is from Life's a Beach. And the paper that I used for this chair, okay, I have to tell you, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but I have so many paper pads that I vowed several years ago I would neper buy another one, because they're just sitting there, I'm not using them up. But I came across this at Michael's last week, and I had to have it. I don't have any kind of wood or brick paper at all, and loved every single thing that was, every single sheet that was in here, all the colors, and I used it for this chair. So that is from Recollections, and again, I got it at Michael's. So have fun with that if you guys decide to do that. All right, so let's put the chair together. There's just a couple of pieces. I don't want to squeeze my glue too hard. Oh, I guess there's actually 3 pieces. You've got this small one here. And that's going to go right there. Of course, you could put white handles on there if you wanted to do that. And then this one's going to go here. And then you're going to have one that goes right here. Now in a minute, I'm going to show you something pretty cool about this cut. Oh, my doggy's hot. She's in here breathing, panting. All right, and then this is going to go right here. Like this. All right, so if you want to give it a little bit more accent, you can take your white gel pen, and let me get it started here. And so that you can see the slits. Otherwise, you can just leave it alone. These are done by the Cricut, but give it, you know, a little bit more design to it. You can certainly put this on it and just use those slits as your guide. Adirondack chairs are pretty cool. I got a couple of them myself in my front yard. I guess that's the thing here where I live, because everybody's got Adirondack, I can't even say it, Adirondack chairs. All right, let's go ahead and pop this up. My white gel pen ink is going to be wet, so I have to be super careful. I'm just using some 3M foam adhesive. That looks like that's going to be too big, so cut that, just tear it like that. Boom, you're done. And tear this off. I don't like the way that's sticking up there. Let's trim that with my scissors that were on my desk like 10 seconds ago. Oh, I buried them. All right. Oops. I accidentally cut the leg on that. I don't think you'll be able to notice though. Okay, so we're going to put this guy right here. Like that. And then this little cocktail that I did a print and cut image with it. I did print and cut because it's so small that I didn't know how all these little pieces were going to cut out. And I'm going to glue that one down. Now, as far as the cocktail being really big, in hindsight, I would have made it smaller, or I would suggest making it smaller. But it's cute. And then I've got this super cute palm tree. This is from Life's Beach as well. I see this one part right here didn't get cut, so I'm going to take that apart. Okay, now I can put my palm tree on here. This is a birthday card. And then put some glue on here. And both of these papers are Recollections cardstock, if you're interested. And this can be done in any color. If you'd rather make it a lighter color, as far as the branches and the trunk go, you can absolutely do that. Now, this is the reason why I popped this up, because I'm going to sneak this right under here and lay it down. And I think it's pretty cool how the clouds are behind that palm tree. All right, so now we're going to do some stamping. I'm going to use Mary's Just Chillin'. I think this came out around Christmas time, but like a couple of years ago, but I'm going to be using it for this card. Now, I do have another stamp here that has been misplaced off my desk. I will go ahead and look for that off the video, but there's a little stamp that says Chllax here. Oh my gosh, I put it away. Wow, I'm rushing, not paying attention. I'm just going to go ahead and use my little acrylic block here for this. Now, when you're stamping over Distress Oxide ink, I have discovered that you need to push down pretty hard, because otherwise it doesn't really, I don't know, it just kind of sits on top. So I'm just going to give that a good push. Perfect. But I am going to do the inside with my Misty, because I do want the inside to turn out well and even and all that. So, because otherwise, yeah, I'm a dork sometimes when I'm doing my stamping. I'm just going to use this blue Distress Oxide ink, make it a little different, because I usually use the black Memento. It says, "Have a cool birthday." Super cute. Just going to use my wipey here so that I don't touch it and get it all over my other part of my card. Okay, bye-bye, Misty. Let's go ahead and finish up this card now. So we're going to put this blue layer on it. And notice I used my white gel pen here, so I have to make sure that I put that on the right side. I don't want to, well, I guess that would be covered up either way, because I've got that other layer going. Always putting my glue towards the edge of the card, of the layer. Making sure that it's even on there. Nice. And then we'll put this on as well. So when they asked me to start making cards with a beach theme, I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many ideas. And look at that. With its little palm trees in the chair and the little details of the white gel and the little cocktail. Have a cool birthday. Thanks all so much for watching. Have a great day.